Have you ever felt like life was pushing you towards something greater, but you just couldn't see what it was? That the struggles and challenges you faced were actually leading you to a deeper purpose? Welcome to the very first episode of From Pain to Purpose. I'm Claudia Borges, spiritual life coach and energy healer, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. This podcast is a space where we talk about life's difficult experiences, moments of lost hope, and how spirituality, energy, and divine guidance help us find our true purpose. In today's episode, we'll talk about the awakening journey, how challenges and discomfort are often the universe's way of guiding us toward our true purpose. This is where I will share the story of how my spiritual awakening began. Maybe parts of it will feel familiar to you. If you are going through a season of questioning or transformation, know you are not alone. Like many women, my awakening started when I was 40, but it wasn't until I turned 50 that everything truly shifted. At 40, I began asking the big questions. Why are we here in this world? Is this all there is? Watching people go through the motions of life made me feel empty. People waking up, going to work, coming home, watching TV, and then doing it all over again the next day. It felt suffocating, like we were living on autopilot, like robots just moving through a programmed routine. Deep inside, I kept asking myself, what is the point of all this? There has to be something more, something greater waiting for each one of us. But life got busy, and I put those thoughts aside until 2016, the year I turned 50. At the beginning of the year, I signed up for Reiki classes, something I had on my wish list for many, many years. And 6 months after taking the Reiki classes, I went through the most challenging yet transformative time of my life. Between February and June that year, everything seemed to fall apart. Work stress, burnout, panic attacks, and then just 2 weeks after a major breakdown, my mom passed away. My mental health was in such a fragile state that I couldn't even fly home to say goodbye. When work-related stress reaches an extreme, it can feel like your entire world is collapsing. The pressure builds until simple tasks feel overwhelming. Anxiety creeps in, making it hard to focus, sleep, or even breathe properly. You feel detached, emotionally drained, or constantly on edge. In my case, it led to panic attacks and ultimately a breakdown that forced me to step back and reassess everything. My mom was my spiritual guru. She introduced me to spirituality, energy healing. She taught me how to pray, have faith, and connect with something greater. Losing her was devastating. At that time, I couldn't understand why I was going through so much pain. I was on medical leave for about 3 months from June to September. During my recovery, one day, I received a powerful spiritual message that said, "You have a gift. Look for it. From now on, you help people." I didn't know what gift I could possibly have. And I never connected that message with Reiki at that time. To help with my healing, I reconnected with my Reiki master and started receiving Reiki. Then after that, I started practicing Reiki with other practitioners, not as a business, just as an exchange. The more I practiced, the stronger my connection to the energy became. By the time my medical leave was coming to an end, I had to make a decision. Was I going to return to my corporate job? And guess what? That's when I turned 50. Something inside of me was saying, don't go back. So I choose to follow my intuition, step out of my comfort zone, and create a better life for myself. With my husband's support, I left my corporate job and followed the call I could no longer ignore: energy healing. Honestly, I didn't know if it would work. I had many doubts. But once I made that decision, things just started to flow. Family and friends stepped in to help me with my social media pages and website. Little by little, clients started coming for Reiki and my practice grew. I couldn't be happier. Deep in my heart, I knew I was on the right path. In 2017, a year after the nervous breakdown, I had a breakthrough. I realized that the universe had to shake me to awaken me. Every stressful situation I went through at work, all the stabbing on my back, anxiety, sleep deprivation, disappointment, frustration, every single thing were orchestrated by the universe, so I could be here today sharing this story with you. So, if you are in a season of darkness, please hear this. You are exactly where you need to be. The pain and discomfort are not the end, it's your beginning. Trust the unfolding. You are awakening. Thank you for being here with me. In the next episode, we will uncover how intention shapes healing. I can't wait to share it with you. Stay tuned, sending you love and light.